The digital reconstructions created by 3D artist Gusties 3D were built using what he described as an authentic album of schematics that recently leaked online. According to Defense Blog, the files, which began circulating on Western platforms in recent weeks, appear to confirm long-rumored design elements of the vehicle, also known by its development designation Object 195. The T95 was envisioned as a 58-ton next-generation breakthrough tank armed with a 152mm main gun, an oversized cannon compared with the 120mm and 125mm weapons standard on NATO and Russian platforms, as well as an additional 30mm automatic cannon for close engagement. The blueprints suggest the tank would have carried a crew of 3, but in a remarkably unconventional configuration. All personnel were to be seated in an armored capsule located at the very front of the hull, physically separated from the tank's ammunition and fuel stores. Defense analysts have long speculated about whether Russia could successfully adopt capsule crew architecture, and the renders now provide visual confirmation of that layout, a concept later echoed in the still unfielded T-14 Armata. According to the leaked schematics, Object 195 was planned to feature multi-layer composite armor, the Drozd 2 active protection system, and Relict, a next-generation explosive reactive armor suite designed to defeat modern ATGMs and top attack munitions, United 24 Media says. In theory, the package would have represented one of the most advanced protection systems of its era, on paper at least. Moscow officially terminated the program in 2008, citing cost and complexity. The platform was reportedly too expensive, too complicated to sustain within existing logistics networks, and too ahead of Russia's industrial capacity in the early 2000s. The Kremlin shifted to a more cost-effective alternative, the T-14 Armata, effectively a simplified spiritual successor built under the Object 148 program. Yet, more than a decade later, the story remains familiar. The Armata has appeared in parades, promotional footage, and defense expos, but not in sustained combat deployments. Russian outlets and open-source defense observers have suggested the T-14 faces the same challenges that doomed the T-95: unresolved mechanical faults, funding shortfalls, and incompatibility with the aging infrastructure of the Russian army. The newly released renders don't resurrect the program, but they do pull back the curtain on a machine that Russia once claimed would redefine armored warfare. Instead, the T-95 has become another case study in Moscow's track record of announcing revolutionary platforms that fail to make it past the prototype stage. Earlier reports emerged that after more than 3 years into Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the T-14 Armata, Moscow's most advanced main battle tank, has yet to see meaningful combat deployment. Despite being touted as a next-generation platform, the Armata remains absent from the battlefield, raising questions about its operational viability and Russia's capacity to produce it at scale.
As Syrians are celebrating the first anniversary of overthrow of former Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad, several sensitive videos featuring him have been leaked on social media. The videos show Bashar al-Assad talking privately with his former advisor Luna al-Shibli about Russian President Vladimir Putin, Syria, and other sensitive topics. In one of the clips, Assad and his former advisor mock Russian President Vladimir Putin's appearance. In the video, Luna al-Shibli asks Assad, "Did you see how bloated Putin is?" To which Assad responds, "It's all surgeries." Luna al-Shibli says, "Yes, everything about Putin is procedures. He's 65 years old, that clip exposed him badly." The date of the video recording is unknown. The former Syrian leader was driving a car when the video was taken. Al Arabiya reported that the leaked material had been kept inside the presidential palace in an envelope marked "Top Secret," along with personal documents belonging to al-Shibli. It should be noted that Assad had taken refuge in Moscow after being ousted by opposition forces last year. Russia has been backing Assad's regime throughout the Syrian conflict and was Syria's key ally during Assad's regime. Another leaked video shows Assad mocking the people of Syria, saying they spend on mosques but can't even afford food. In yet another video, Assad comments on a situation in Syria, saying, "I just don't feel ashamed, I feel disgusted." In another video, Assad makes harsh comments about Ghouta, the site of a major chemical weapons attack in August 2013 carried out by his forces. As al-Shibli informs Assad that they are crossing Ghouta, the former president says, "May God curse Ghouta, it needs slaughter." Bashar al-Assad had ruled Syria from 2000 and was overthrown after rebels captured capital Damascus last year.
شفتوا لك بوتين قديش نافخ؟
هذا عملية؟
كله عمليات، عمره 65 سنة. هذا الفيلم فاتح كتير.